Hey guys, happy November. I wanted to make a video because I'm going to start a series of videos today, No BS November. It's a theme we've got going on and I really just wanted to make video to continue it. So today I wanted to talk about fear and the BS that revolves around fear, because no matter where you're at, even if you say you don't have fear of something, you do. Fear is something that is continually happening, but all fear is false evidence appearing real. Just that. So false evidence appearing real. So a lot of the times fear is just something we make up in our minds, something that can be scary or can be uncomfortable. And so we're fearful of it. And it's something I've dealt with a lot in the past 2 years and just in my life in general, but I feel like I've overcome it a lot in the past 2 years comparatively versus not, and letting fear rule my decisions in my life. And I don't want to live a fear-based life. I don't know who does, because it's going to hold you back from everything you want to do. So today I want to talk about that and kind of calling you out on your fear, and also calling myself out because I had to do that this morning. For those of you who didn't see, I posted a very personal progress picture this morning, and it was uncomfortable. Oh, it was uncomfortable. Even 2 years into coaching, almost 2 years, it'll be 2 years at the end of next month, posting progress photos of myself, even if I'm stoked about my progress, is always freaky. Now, I'm always fearful of it. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me a little squirmish. It just makes me kind of not stoked. I'm always worried about just negative feedback, or whatever people worry about with that stuff. For me, it's negative feedback, even though I really try not to care about what other people think. Even today, and this is what happens when you put yourself out there on social media. I got some negative feedback, and somebody called me fat, and you know what? Screw that person, because I'm comfortable and confident in my body, so they can suck it. Bye, Felicia. I don't need you in my life. I don't need you on my page. I don't need you in my social media thread. Anyway, so I got that, the thing that I was fearful of, but it didn't kill me. I just deleted it and said bye. I don't need that in my life. I didn't engage it. I didn't need that negativity, so I just said bye. And you know what? I did post that, though. It's for all the people it would inspire, not for the 1 or 2 people who they wanted to talk shit. It seemed to inspire more people, and that's what I posted it for. Also, to keep myself accountable. I think it's a really important thing, and it's something that I've dealt with over the past 2 years, is keeping myself accountable, getting over fear of putting myself out there, and sharing my journey. So no matter what you're fearful of, whether it is taking the leap to get a new job or quitting, because hey, I've been there too. Around this time last year, not last year, the year before even, I was working at a bakery, and a lot of you, if you followed my story or followed my journey, you might know this, but I was at this job where I was miserable at. I was straight up told one day I was a horrible leader, I wasn't meant to be in management, and that they asked me to step down from my management position. And I was sitting there kind of angry, kind of hurt. But that's the day when I texted my coach and my mentor and said, you know what, I don't know what coaching is, but I want in. And I knew that day that I wanted to quit the bakery. And I'd wanted to quit a lot of times, but finally I hit that point, and I knew that I needed to do it, even though I was so fearful. I was fearful that I couldn't find another job that I could get regular hours at. I was fearful that, I couldn't make $10 an hour anywhere else. And that's kind of shitty. $10 an hour is not great, okay? I was fearful that I would lose my friends that I worked with. And I was just fearful of the whole situation. I was kind of not stoked on my boss and fearful of her and her craziness. I was fearful of a lot of things, and Actually, when I did quit that job, I was scared. Even though I had a job set up at that point, I had started coaching, I knew what I was doing, I was still afraid, and I had to get past that. I had to get over that fear, and I did it, and it felt awesome, and it was like this weight was lifted off my shoulders. And a lot of the time when you push past that fear, that false evidence appearing real, it's just you lifting a weight off your shoulders, because a lot of the time we, like I said, make up all these things and all these things that could happen and might happen, but when they do happen, or they don't half the time, you feel like this weight has been lifted off your shoulders and you don't realize why you didn't do this sooner. And so if there's something fearful that you feel today or this month, I challenge you to like push past that. Get rid of that BS in your life. You don't need it. Like, the holidays can be really stressful, and they can be especially stressful on your body, on your family. Oh Lord, everything around you can get stressful, but you need to take the time to get rid of that fear, get rid of that false evidence appearing real, and do something for yourself. Push past the limits for yourself. Don't do it for somebody else. Be selfish. It's okay to be selfish, especially on the holidays. And I know it's something we all struggle with. So I'm going to keep coming at you with No BS November and different things that I feel need to be talked about. So hope you all are having a wonderful Tuesday. And remember, do something that you're afraid of. A lot of the times you're going to feel a lot better afterwards. Okay? Bye, guys.